was born ready. Episode 2 of Health Challenge. I think this is now the final title of our channel, Health Challenge. It's been a week since we started the new diet, and I guess the best thing is just to go through to make a sort of a recap of the week.
I managed to lose 1 kilogram. I don't know how.
Okay.
And 2 centimeters in my waist.
Yeah, I think I managed to lose. I lost 2 kilograms, and I think 2 centimeters in waist. How did you feel during the week?
So this week I was extremely hungry when I came back home, and I found it really difficult because I didn't have any processed food like crisps or whatever I got used to. So I couldn't just, put my hand in the bag and just.
So I guess for the future we need to
be prepared.
Yeah, we need to make this stuff. We actually need to prepare food so we have like snacks basically. Yeah, I was the same. I was like, for the first few days I was starving and quite low on energy, really sleepy. And that's the same thing, you don't have anything. Like I constantly am going through cupboards, and every time I open it's like just a bunch of seeds, and I can't really do anything with this. And then I go for pickles usually, because I open the fridge and that's the only thing.
For you it's even worse because you're at home. So
yeah.
When I'm at work, I'm basically busy constantly. So only when I come back home.
But this week I was working for the whole week. So I guess it was easier for me because we had like a bunch of fruit available at all times. But this is, I don't know, is it just the body getting used to, because whenever we eat now, you don't get like packed full, but you eat enough. And I guess the body needs to get used to the fact that, okay, we just get as much as we need and we don't get like overloaded. So it stops craving. I don't know, that's my guess.
And I think I don't miss meat, but I miss like processed foods, snacks.
I guess today when I went to the store, I was like a bit lightheaded when I was walking around. There were a few moments where, something, and I don't think this really happened to me ever. But otherwise, I am amazed, like really positively surprised at how good everything is. Because now we've been cooking at home before this, but now we're preparing everything, and everything tastes so good. Like all the breakfasts we make and all the salad that we're coming up with.
I started really enjoying cooking, like putting these all new ingredients and having new flavor.
We already have like 4 recipes, so we need to make videos.
We'll share them with you.
And you're much more analytical because when it comes to cooking, she's always like, okay, this goes if this is acidic and this is sweet and this is salty, so this should go together. Where I'm just throwing stuff in. Oh, this looks cool. Oh, this corn looks good. And of course we need a few nuts and olive oil and everything, and I just kind of mix everything together.
And then I have to eat it.
8 out of 10 times it's good. 1 out of 10 it tastes the same as everything else, and 1 time of 10 it just not.
We have to struggle. So we don't eat processed food, we don't eat meat, we don't drink alcohol, maybe just every now and then low amount of red wine.
We don't drink milk. We didn't quit dairy completely because we still eat cheese. Although for me the main reason why I would quit dairy totally, it's like the ethical part of it, because I don't like the way the cows are treated when for milk. Also, a cow, in order to provide milk, needs to have a cub, and then usually they put like semen into this cow for her to have a cub, and then if this cub turns out to be a bull, it doesn't end up nicely for him. And also, cows are one of the biggest polluters right now, believe it or not. It's the methane. Which is really bad. So this, for me, it's kind of a reason I would quit that as well.
Yeah, so this week we drank only coconut milk and oat milk.
And almond milk.
And almond milk, which are equally good or even better with coffee or pancakes. We also tend to eat only whole grains, but we don't eat bread at least we don't buy any bread or pasta.
We did make bread. She made it like this, not today, but this week. It's a whole week process. So for 5 days it needs to grow.
Yeah.
We literally just baked it. Yeah.
Yes.
So we see
Still
how
in the
it
oven. We're not vegans because we eat eggs and we eat honey.
Okay, so really quickly, our diet excludes what?
Processed food, meat, strong alcohols, milk, fresh cheeses, white flour, bread, pasta, and sweets. But this is processed
So
food.
why is it not vegan?
Because we're still gonna eat eggs, honey, some cheeses, I guess. As we go on with further episodes, we'll explain you why we decided to eat some of those and why exclude others.
Well, I'm listening to the trumpet now. I was like, he's repeating the scale, so I don't mind it. It just, sometimes I get into it.
Food.
I think we still need to learn how to properly balance our diet and how to replace certain types of food that we used to eat and now don't, like bread, for instance, and this kind of stuff that has more sugar in it. Also, one thing with this diet is that the things that we just said we eat or we don't eat are like our base, or what we started from, and with time and with what we will learn, because as we said in the previous episode, we're going through scientific researches of what's good and not.
So actually we may find out that we're wrong.
Yeah.
And
we will change it if it turns out that we're not doing something right. We will change it, and so this it's a flexible diet. I think my guess is in like 6 months we should be able to come to something that we can say, okay, this kind of we trust is a healthy
we try to
diet.
do the research, but it's hard to do really thorough research through every group of foods that you have.
Plus keeping everything balanced, because you can't just throw something out, but then if you throw something out, you need to bring something else to replace it. So let's just see the bread that you made. Bread.
A bit burned, but
Yeah, I think the temperature was a bit too high. Okay. No, it's burned, but with a good undertone. We're actually making bricks. There we go.
Okay.
Honey, it's perfect. But it's very sour. It's really sour.
Because that was made on the sourdough.
So is it supposed to be sour? I guess with the right. Ivan, if you're from Balkans, you know what this is. If not, Google it. Works, huh? Right, this is very good combination. See you next week.